Hello and welcome, everybody. Amazing to see you. And while we are waiting for a few more to join in, maybe just take a comfortable seated position. And for you who don't know me, my name is Riikka Theresa, and I'm a certified Kundalini Yoga teacher. And Kundalini is an ancient practice from South Asia, and we're using the language of Gurmukhi. And we're going to do some chanting, and they are all in Gurmukhi language. And you can chant with me, or you can listen to the vibration. And the main ones that are in every single Kundalini class is that we begin with an Adi mantra, and then we end with a closing mantra saying Satnam, which is truth is my name. All what I do or suggest to do are only suggestions. So find your variations that fit you. I will try to give you modifications. Most of all now, let's come to a peaceful, comfortable seated position. You can close your eyes, connect yourself with your breath, with your body, and with your mind and your spirit. Feeling how your sit bones are rooting to the ground, how your spine is growing like a tree or like a plant from your seated position up towards the skies without any effort. Feeling how your shoulders are relaxed and your neck just floats upwards. Applying a slight neck tuck so that you make sure that the energy is able to go through your spine and through your skull all the way up to the universe and skies. Feeling how you're part of a cosmic geometry, architecture, one piece of the puzzle made out of circles and angles, curves and lines. Feel how the breath is coming in through your nose and allowing your belly to react to that, making space, widening deep down in the belly, low belly. And then when you're breathing in, out, how the belly gently and naturally comes inward. And allowing the breath to become longer by just focusing on how the stomach is expanding and then how your diaphragm is expanding and how then your rib cage and your upper chest is expanding by the in-breath. And then with the out-breath, feeling how the upper chest is giving in, then your ribs and your diaphragm is giving in, and then your stomach ultimately is giving in. And just finding that rhythm that you have today. The main mantra in Kundalini is Satnam, truth is my name. And the first key to that truth of feeling who I am and how I feel is through your breath. And the key to listening is to actually listen and be informed and catering to that how you feel. So the breath is a way of having a dialogue, of introducing something that alternates our state of being, but at the same time, if you need to have a different pace or a few other types of breaths in between, then just add those. But we are communicating now between the material world and the spiritual world, between the visible and invisible, with the finite and the infinite through our breath. Let's now activate our breath by taking 4 strokes in and 4 strokes out. And here using the diaphragm and the belly in activating those sniffs. So let me demonstrate and then you can do it in your own pace. So breathing in is, and then out through your nose. You can keep your eyes closed and let's do together. And now do it in your own pace. If you want to go slower, you can do slower. Or if you want to do faster, you can do faster. And by breathing through our nose, we are really activating the diaphragm. And by closing our eyes, we are telling our nervous system to focus on the interception inside of our own being and our own body. So today's Kriya is about golden heart. It's a seated Kriya. We'll be using the arms and we are connecting to the heart energy and how that heart energy and our arms are creating this magnetic field of light that we radiate. And it's very suitable for this time of the Leo and the sun and the summer. And whilst we are at the same time really absorbing that energy into our system, we're also learning to maintain or balance that system. So whilst we are radiating, we are also aware of the amount what we radiate and how we radiate, so that we can communicate and adjust our radiation and vibration according to the situation where we are at. Now let's take the last sniffs in and out, and when you're ready, bring your hands in front of your heart into the prayer mudra. No rush, in your own time. And take a deep breath in. And now feel how you already feel different. And breathing out. And take another breath in. Feel how the Adi mantra is starting to resonate in your system. The Om Namo Gurudev Namo is already vibrating in your mind. And breathing out. And now with the next breath, let's chant together 3 times. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the highest teacher within. Eyes at the third eye point. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in. Hold your breath. Lock your focus into the practice. Notice how the door to a different state of mind, into a different state of consciousness and practice has started. And breathing out. So for the first warm-up, please bring your hands on your shoulders with the 2 fingers in front, 4 fingers in front and 1 in the back. And then with breath in, you bring your arms, your palms behind your neck together like this. This is called the wings. And you can close your eyes and you can focus on your third eye point. So breathing in and breathing out. And breathing in and breathing out. Feel how you can relax your lower back. Breathing in and breathing out. If you need to do slower, you can do it slower. And also, if this is difficult for you, you can just bring your hands up to 90 degrees and back down. Another option is that you do it in front of you, and then you can maybe challenge your elbows a little bit more. Find which one fits best to you. And if you're, exactly, you're doing great. If you find your mind wandering, you can think about Sat when you go up and Nam when you come down. Last 2 times and the last time. And now hold your elbows up, breathing in. Make a root lock. Anus, sex organs, and navel center squeezing in, feeling your diaphragm pulling upwards, and your neck is doing a lock as well. And then breathing out and bringing your hands to your knees. And just allow that energy to start circulating. Feel how your neck is tingling perhaps, or any other sensations that you might have. Just allow those to happen, observe them without a filter of judgment. Just feel how you feel. Learn how you feel. For our second warm-up, this is a variation on spinal twist, but this is safe if you have any back problems, then you can always do this one. So bringing your hands across your in front of you, and then breathing in, coming to the left, and then breathing out, coming to the right. And now it might be a very small movement, but think about an axle. So you're just rotating around the spine without the spine or the neck bending to any sides. Now you can do it very slow if you want, but try if how the more dynamic might actually energize you a bit more. But if it feels too much, then return back to a more still one. So breathing in, out. 24 more seconds. Eyes at the third eye point. And if you feel your thoughts wandering, you can chant Sat, Nam, Sat, Nam. 3, 2, 1, coming to the center, taking a breath in, holding your breath, initiating your root lock, anus, sex organs, and navel center, bringing your diaphragm in, meaning your navel kind of scoops inside, and then your neck lock, allowing that energy that we have created to shoot up through your spine all the way through to the cosmos. And then breathing out and relax. Now maybe you want to shake your hands a little bit, and if you need to change your seated position, then let's do that. Sit, you can look at me, and maybe if you're seated on a chair, just go down to your knees. Let me see that we can have a proper view here. So This is a little snake. So if you can come to a rock pose, if that's good for you, or sit on a chair, or even in an easy pose, you can do this, but it's maybe easier like this. And then bringing your hands to a Venus lock behind. And now, for the first few moments, let me demonstrate. We're just going to go down, and you're doing a snake with your head. So what you're doing is you're doing this with your head. You're going down a snaky way, down, and then you're snaking yourself up. Exactly. And you can do it very slow. Just find that how your ears are maybe leading it, or maybe tip of your head, or how is it, how can you find that snake? And then when you're come down enough for you, then you start lingering back up. Even if you just go a little bit up and down, that's enough. You don't have to challenge. This is just a warm-up, just a little warm-up. And if it's possible for you now, you can think about bringing your shoulder blades together and adding that you actually bring your hands a little bit more upwards. But that's an add-on that you can do if you feel up to it. The snaking spine and the neck, that's our main goal here. Getting familiar to what kind of state our body is in, what we are able to do today, what feels good, where our boundaries are today. So just preparing ourselves for our Kriya. Doing great. And the last time down. And when you're coming up, just sit, come up and sit, release your hands and just feel how you feel, and allow that energy to really now hover and exist and circulate where it is. These are powerful movements. They seem simple, but they are, through thousands of years, possibly even tens of thousands of years of technology developed, they are just the right ones, triggering the spots for energy to start opening up and going through your body, opening up your chakras, as well as speaking to your 10 bodies. So let's start. The first position is very similar to the one that we had just now, but we're seated either in a seated position, or if you're sitting on a chair, you can maybe open your legs wider so that you have space between your legs. We're having the same mudra, having the Venus lock, which is very suitable as we are in a very strong Venus moment. We are right now in the moment when Venus is behind the horizon, and it will turn from the night star into the morning star. And so let's put that shoulders together, bringing your shoulder blades in the back together as much as you can. If this is not possible for you, just bring your hands to your shoulders and then pull your elbows as much back as you can. But if you're able to do this, now we're going to come down, and you're just going to put your head where you need. If you need a pillow or a bolster, or if you just want to hang on like this, then you can do that. If you're able to come all the way to the ground, then that allows you to be able to relax. And just breathing long, deep breaths. Yeah. Exactly. And if this mudra is not possible, just bring your head down to the ground. And then if you can, lift your Venus lock mudra as far high up as you can without creating any extra pain or any extra tension. It is a very good way of opening your neck. Just a few more seconds here. And now take a deep breath in. Hold that breath. Lock into that experience and allow that to integrate with your system, your body, the memory of it, and then breathing out and slowly, gently coming out of the position and bringing your hands to your knees and allow that energy to find its place and settle. For the next one, we're bringing our hands across our body with the right hand coming under and try to grab your shoulder blades. If you can grab your shoulder blades, then you can do this. If not, then you can bring your hands crossed. But if you can try to reach as far as possible, then that's good. And from here, we lean 60 degrees forwards. So it's a very active position, like this. And then you close your eyes and you engage in long, deep breathing. So remember from the beginning, allowing your belly to grow, and then your chest grows. And just finding that how your breathing is slowly slowing down at the same time as your thinking is slowing down. You're doing great. Allowing your neck to relax. So find how your neck can be in an alignment that is easy and not crammed. So it's not shrinking your posture, but finding that diagonal that is going from the ground all the way to the skies. Again, engaging in the sacred geometry that is so prevalent in Kundalini Yoga. 20 seconds left. You're doing really great. Finding how your sit bones are rooted to the ground, and that's where your lower chakras are supporting your upper body. 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in. Allow that knowledge to enter every single cell in your body and every subtle body and energy body that you have, and then breathe out and slowly, gently tilt backwards, and then bringing your hands straight forwards. So we are 90 degrees to the ground, both palms facing each other. Now feel how your shoulder blades are connected to each other and to actually your coccyx. So the little tail that we have between the buttocks and the shoulder blades are creating a triangle that is strong in the back, supporting you. And your palms are very active, and you can feel the heat of the heart starting to emanate between the palms. So your hands are very active and straight, and at the same time your navel is quite strong. So you have a strong base that is supporting. And when everything is kind of taking their share, nothing becomes too strong or too heavy for anything. Shoulders relaxed, neck is free and long with a slight neck lock. A few more seconds here. You're doing really great. Still engaging with the long, deep breathing all the way down to the belly and into your heart. And this position is activating your heart in 2 different strokes. And now the last strokes comes. So take a deep breath in, hold your breath. I'm breathing out. And let's make another one. Deep breath in. Hold your breath. Engage all the muscles around your spine. And breathing out. And now bring your hands, your palms together. And let's start creating heat. So in circular motions, oh, my hands are very, it's not easy always. Sometimes like now, my hands are a bit clammy. But so the center of your palms are doing circles. And we're heating up. So in many wisdoms and sciences, it's considered that the hands and the heart are connected. In body mind centering, also your eyes are connected to your heart. So we are communicating through our hands and our eyes what our heart, and we're feeding our heart through our eyes and with our hands, whilst we are also feeding others through our heart energy, through our eyes, our gaze, how we look at each other, and how we touch each other or gesture. Okay, and now keep your elbows next close to your body. The right hand stays here next to your shoulder, and the left one comes a bit further away. You could even imagine that your heart is in the halfway point of your left and your right hand. And now you're just engaging in a small meditation, feeling the energy between the 2 palms. So your right hand is just in front of your shoulder, under your eye almost, and then the left hand is further away, so that your heart, which is in your heart's left side of your body, more is kind of in between the 2 hands. You're doing really great. And from here, let's make a transition to ego eradicator. So bringing your fingertips on the little cushions of your palms underneath, the thumbs being active and going up. And long, deep breathing. Allow again your sit bones and your coccyx to root to your chair or to the ground. Feel how the navel is slightly active, allowing the back to become soft but strong, supporting your hands. The sides of your body are supporting your hands, are creating an arc, almost a rainbow. And now let's engage with breath of fire. If you're menstruating or pregnant, or you have any kind of ailment, just continue with long, deep breathing. But now let's engage our bellies in a pumping motion and breathing out with that. Like sniffing through your nose and allowing relaxedness of your whole system and your belly to enter the air back in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a deep breath in and bring your thumbs together above your head. Hold your breath and stretch up, stretch, stretch, stretch. And with the breath out, bring your hands down. And if you have a ground next to you, then put in the ground or a sofa, or if you have a table in front of you, just ground your fingers on something that you can rest them on. And feel how you feel. Let's bring our palms back together and start initiating heat. So circular motions with our palms. It's kind of like we're used to rubbing for a short amount of time, but then when it gets a bit longer, something else is being initiated. And I found out that it really triggers my neck. So it's some kind of medicine that is definitely opening up some kind of blocks in my shoulders and in my neck. Just doing this. But mainly it's our chi energy, our prana energy that we are engaging with, and our heart energy. And our heart is the biggest magnet that we are. I think it's 100 times more stronger than the brain's electromagnetic field. So heart is very, very strong. And now bringing your heart, hands in front of your heart, your left under the right. So a little bit, imagining that you have a ball in between your hands. And we're going to have a 5-minute meditation here. So you can close your eyes and you can slowly bring your brain thinking down to your heart. So how you observe the situation, see if you can bring it down to a more heart-centered observation of what is going on between the hands and around you. And feeling how there's energy between your palms. And visualizing that this is a ball of light, a ball of golden light between your hands and in front of your heart. Maybe you can see how that there's a kind of pulsation of light. And with each breath or each pulsation, the light emanated from this energy ball is growing. Slowly growing to encompass your heart, the front of your body, and slowly growing to enfold all of you and everything around you. While still focusing on the light in front of you, being the core, the heart of the light. Allowing the breathing to slow down. finding comfort and joy and bliss, rest, basking in this sun. Now take a deep breath in. Hold your breath. Remember this. And breathe out. And if you can, come down lying on your back to relaxation. If you cannot, then find a comfortable, relaxed seated position where you can be as still as possible so that this kind of a moment of metabolizing and integration can happen so that you can find a restful position, if not lying down. And today I would like to share with you music that is from Finland. It's healing shamanistic drumming from my part of the world. Allow your head to relax, allowing your neck to relax and your shoulders relax, allowing your throat relax, feeling your arms resting on your side with the palms facing upwards, feeling how your heart and your lungs are relaxing underneath and surrounded by the rib cage. Feeling how your diaphragm is relaxing and all the muscles in the back of your body are relaxing. Shoulder blades, the long muscles around going along your spine, your lower back and your buttocks are relaxing. Allowing all the organs to heavily fall down. Feeling your hips relax, your psoas relax. Allow your pubic bone to relax. Allowing your sit bones to relax. Feeling your thighs relaxing, the top of the thighs, the sides of the thighs outside and inside, and the lower thighs relaxing. Feel all the spaciousness and relaxedness of your knees, your shins and your calves relaxing. Your ankle is relaxing. The top of your foot is relaxing. The heel is relaxing. The soles of your feet are relaxing. And every single toe is relaxing. Everything is relaxing, allowing the molecules to fall into atoms and atoms fall into the dance of all the other atoms in the cosmos, finding how we are part of everything without borders. Taking the deep breath in and returning back into yourself and physical manifestation of your soul and spirit. Gently rotating your eyes to one side underneath your closed lids, and the other side, just rotating your eyeballs, then touching with your tongue the backs of your teeth, upper teeth, and take a swallow and a sigh, wiggling your fingers and your toes, and then gently rotating your wrists and your ankles to one direction and then the other direction. And maybe wiggling your body, and if you feel like you want to yawn and stretch all long, you can bring your hands all the way above your head and then curl up your body so that you bring your knees to your chest. If that feels comfortable, and just gently do whatever you need to do, wiggling, and then find your way up. You can come by doing a few of these rocking chairs, or if you want to come to the side, whatever is good for you, what feels good to your body. Just find your way easy and gently coming up. You can come to a seated position on the ground in easy pose, lotus, half lotus, or sitting on a chair. And this next one is our meditation, our dessert. And the mantra is Sat Narayan Waheguru Waheguru Satnam. So it's the same one 2 times. Sat Narayan Waheguru Wahe Narayan Satnam. And the mudra is that you're bringing your right hand into an active Gyan mudra. So your fingers and your thumb and index finger is touching, and your hand is straight on your knee. So the fingers are very straight. So it's kind of like an antenna going down. And your left hand is coming like a small cup, but very straight thumb and fingers. So they're quite hard and active in front of your heart, like this. And now you can close your eyes and breathing deep in and breathing out. Take another breath in deeply again, filling your belly, and then your chest, and then breathing out. Last time, breathing deeply in and out. And let's start chanting. You can listen to my chant and then join in when you feel comfortable, if you want to come. Sat Narayan Waheguru Wahe Narayan Satnam. Sat Narayan Waheguru Hari 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 Narayan Satnam. Sat Narayan Waheguru, 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 Hari Narayan Satnam. Last two times. Sat Narayan Waheguru, Hari Narayan Satnam. Sat Narayan Waheguru, Hari Narayan Satnam. Bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand on top of the heart, up top of the left, and just feel how you feel. Feel that energy of the heart resonating in every cell of your body, in the light surrounding you. May that light and guidance, life force and happiness and joy shine through your heart, through every word you speak, every thought you think, every gaze you give, every interaction you have. May your body rest in this peace of the abundance of the sunshine, of the warmth, and may your heart be protected by its own strength, of its own radiance. Please bring your hands in front of your heart in the prayer mudra. Recognize and observe your state with gratitude and with calmness, and wisdom and intuition and love. Take a deep breath in. Engage your roots down to the ground and allow your spine grow up to the skies. And may your heart be open. Bring your eyes to your third eye point and breathe out. Take a deep breath in and feel how Sat Nam, the end mantra, is starting to linger in your mind and your psyche and your vocal cords. And breathing out. And with the next breath, let's chant 3 times, a longer Sat and a shorter Nam. Truth is my name, truth is my identity. Last time. Bring your palms to your forehead and bow your head in reverence to all the sages and sadhus and gurus, all the people we do not know, all the women and men and non-binary people that come before us to have developed this technology we can benefit from today. And if you can, bring your palms and your forehead to the ground. Please do so to thank Mother Earth, to thank yourself, and to ground the energy and to signal your whole ecosystem that we are returning back to the normal state of consciousness and that the practice is over. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Satnam. May the long-time sun shine upon you. All light surround you. And may the pure light within you guide you your way home. Satnam.